another video, and this video is going to be a story time on how I had a sugar daddy at one point in time. He wasn't really like a sugar daddy. He was spoiling me like he was my sugar daddy. There was no sugar involved, nothing, okay? And I had people that can vouch for me, okay? And I have proof. Everything is just crazy. 2 years ago, I believe. Yeah, this is about 2 years ago. No, yeah, this was 2 years ago. I want to say around March of 2020. No, between February. So this happened for a month. This was like for a month only. So from February until March, I believe. At this time, I'm a senior in high school, and me and my baby daddy, we were going on and off or whatever. Keep in mind, this guy that I'm talking about, me and him were only friends. We were only friends. Okay, there was nothing more, nothing less to that. We was only friends, but he liked me, like he really liked me, so he was spoiling me. But I already told him that I didn't like him like that. Like that was very clear. So I had a high school job, of course. I was working at Bojangles at the time, and one day I was taking his order, and there wasn't a line or anything. So what happened was he actually came back around in line, and I was like, oh, did I forget to give you your cup or something? And he was like, no, I just think you're very beautiful. Can I take you out to eat? And y'all, I'm behind the counter, and it's kind of weird because he looked taller than what he really was, but he wasn't tall, he was short. So he was cute. He was a brown skin with long dreads or whatever, and he worked at Mercedes. So I was like, yeah, sure, you can take me out, I'm single, yeah, you can take me out to dinner with me. So he was like, all right, bet. So I gave him, so he was like, can I get your number? That's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you on your receipt, because I gotta get these orders out. And he was like, all right, bet. So I gave him his order last on purpose. So I give him his order, whatever. I'm just like, yeah, my number's in the thing. So then the rest of the night at work passed. I get no text or nothing. I was like, he might have been tripping, capping or whatnot. But I'm not gonna trip, blah blah. So what happened was, I got home. I never texted him. I wasn't able to text him because I didn't get his number. He got my number, so I couldn't text him. So the next day, school came. Next day, I went to school, and that's when all of a sudden my phone was going off in class. I look at my phone. Lo and behold, guess who it is? We're just gonna call him Q. His name's not Q, but we're gonna call him Q. So Q had texted me or whatever, and I was telling him, and we were just talking, getting to know each other. And then that's when I was texting him. I was telling him my phone's broke or whatever. So if I don't text you back fast enough, it's because my phone delays messages. It don't pop up on messages. This, that, and the third, and stuff like that. He was asking me if I had a car. He was asking me a whole bunch of questions. I was telling him no, I'm a senior in high school. I'm working, as you can see, and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, he said, oh, well, I can buy you a phone and put you on my phone plan. Buy me a phone and put me on your phone plan. Okay. So I said, oh, that's sweet. But, I thought he was joking. He was not joking the whole time. So I thought he was joking. He was like, yeah, you can drive my car whenever you feel like it. You're really beautiful. I want to spoil you, this, that, and third. I'm just okay, bet. So he was like, what time you out of school? And I was like, oh, I get out of school around I think I got out of school 2:30. okay, you know, I'll come pick you up. So I was like, alright, bet. So he came pick me up. He took me out to eat, went out to eat or whatever, and then he was gonna take me home. But I thought he was gonna take me home because, you know, I got out of school early. He was like, I was like, yeah, you know, like, what you wanna do? And he was like, oh, I'm about to go to work at 9:30. And I was like, oh, okay. So the whole time I thought he was gonna take me home, he drove to his job. And he got out, he was like, get in the driver's seat. And I was like, okay. So I got in the driver's seat. This man gave me his keys. It was like, I get off at 5:30, be back to pick me up. Go to the mall, go pick up your friends, go to the mall, you know, have fun. I was like, you're serious right now? He was like, yeah, why not? Go ahead. I was like, all right, bet. So, and God, he was driving an Infiniti, a Behind Infiniti. So, you know, I was with an Infiniti or whatever. Pulled back up to school, pick up my friends, you know, or whatever. And then, you know, 5:30 came around, you know, I would pick him up, it would drop me off back home, this and the third. So that was like going on for like 2 weeks. Then the third week, so remember y'all, I said me and this boy were only friends. I made that very clear to him that I did not like him like that. Like, we can be friends, okay? So one night I had picked up my homegirl Kay. And we had went to Mounts Corner. So we went out, picked up some of my homeboys or whatever, you know, was chilling, we smoked or whatever, kicked it, cooled it, whatever. We went to this bar and stuff like that. Went to this bar or whatever. Keep in mind, y'all, it's late. Okay, it's late. Okay, it's late. I think this was the weekend. Yeah, it was the weekend. And I had told my mom I was going out or whatever. She didn't question it, so whatever. So, you know, we're out. And I told my homeboy, I was like, yo, this is not my car. This is a guy's car that, you know, that likes me, let me use his car or whatever. I gotta be at his job by 10:30 to pick him up. So he was like, all right, bet, let me know, and we can leave at 9. So from my house, when I was in that same year, from my house to Monk's Corner is 30 minutes, okay? Then we went to Goose Creek. From Monk's Corner to Goose Creek is another 15 minutes. So in total, it would take me 45 minutes to get back to my area. Right. So if we leave at 9:30, I would get back to his job around 10:30. Okay. So 9:30 rolls around. All my homeboy, all his homeboys. So there's three of them. My homeboy, two his homeboy, his brother, and his homeboy. And then it was me and my friends. So it's 5 of us. Tell me why these are drunk. They're drunk off of beer. They're drunk. And I was like, what the hell? So my friend, we was in the car or whatever, and we was really about to just leave them. But I was like, no, I don't want to leave them. Like, they're drunk. They can't get home. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm about trying to take them home. So I'm trying to take them home or whatever. And he's talking about one of his homeboys talking about some, oh, can you take me to blah, blah, so I can get this money. I was like, all right, bet. He was like, I'm gonna give you gas money, this and that. I said, I bet. So, and it wasn't that far away from where we was already at. So I was like, all right, bet. So at this point, I'm speeding, I'm zooming, right? So I'm zooming, and I get to where we need to be at, and at this point, it's 10 o'clock. So you telling me I'm at another 15 minutes away from Goose Creek? Bro, that's another 30 minutes, bro. It's gonna take me an hour just to get to this man's job. And it's 10 o'clock. And he told me to be there at 10:30. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So now here he go texting me, telling me, where you at? Are you on the way. That's like, I'm texting him. I was like, so at this point, I didn't text him at all. Like, I'm ignoring his texts, I'm ignoring his phone calls. I'm just trying to figure out like, how the hell I'm gonna get out of this shit. So my homegirl, she was like, so all these niggas were in the backseat. My homegirl, she said, all right, Lindy, when they get out the car, lock the door. She said, put your foot on the brake. She said, put your foot on the brake. I was like, okay. She said, I'm gonna put my hand on the gear. When they get out, lock the door. I'm gonna switch the gas to drive, and you need to take the fuck off. I was like, okay, babe. So, because it was at their homeboy house, another homeboy house. So I was like, all right, babe. Because so like they wasn't. I feel like I was leaving them somewhere they, you know, that they didn't know where they was at. They knew where they was at. So I'm just like, okay, babe. So, you know, I could have sworn I heard that door close. I could have sworn I did. Then all of a sudden, I was trying to take off and I couldn't take off, bruh. I was like, what the hell? That's when all of them jumped back in the car. His brother told me so. My homeboy told me so. No, I ain't leaving. Blah, blah. You gonna take me home? This, that, and third. It looked like a scene out of a movie. Bruh, when I said I was looking at them crazy, then they started throwing beer bottles out the window. I'm just like, are you niggas crazy? These things are crazy. I can't fuck with these things no more. So that's when this nigga told me, so, oh, can you take me to the gas station? I said, all right, bet. I'm gonna take you to the gas station, but I'm leaving. I'm gonna call y'all an Uber. Y'all gonna pay me back, and I'm leaving. I have somewhere to go. I cannot be late picking this man up. Okay? So at this point, it's 11 o'clock. I'm 30 minutes late picking this man up. 30 minutes. At least I think it was about to be 11. It wasn't 11 yet. It was about to be 11. So I'm already late picking this man up from work. So my homegirl, she jumps in the back seat because, you know, when I pick him up, I'm gonna hop in the passenger, he can hop in the driver, she will hop in the back. So she already went and hopped in the back. So she got in the back. All of a sudden, all I hear is London. And the tone of her voice, I was like, bro, what is it now? So that's when I call him. That's when he calls me and I answer and he's going off. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm on the way. Like, I had a lot of him. I was like, oh, I was sleeping when I was babysitting. Is that a third? I'm just not waking up. I'm on the way now. Like, I'm 10 minutes away. So hold on real quick. Let me just, y'all see that? Y'all see it. Anyways, that's the story. So I was like, wait. So keep in mind, we had boxes of pizza. We had 2 boxes of pizza in the back seat. And then she was like, his bag is wet. It's drenched in beer. And I was like, I knew you lying. I know you fucking lying. Y'all, when I say this man's bag, his bag that had his wallet in it, okay? It had some other stuff in it, wet. His floor, wet. Y'all. I didn't even have any words. I was just like, what the fuck? So when we get there to his job, whatever, I get in the passenger, he gets in the driver's seat. Like, y'all ever been in trouble with y'all mama? Or acting up in school and you get in the car with your mama and y'all taking that drive home and it's dead silent in the car? Cause you know when you get home you better get your whoop. Yeah, that's how the car ride went from his job to my house. Okay. So yeah, and I was gonna ask him to drop my friend off home, but I didn't feel comfortable with, you know, leaving her in the car with him because I didn't know what he was gonna do. I didn't know he was gonna get mad or whatever the case was. So I just told her, you know, come to my house, and, you know, we called her a lift. And I stayed on the phone with her the whole time until she got home. So, you know, next day comes, it's time for school. So, you know, go to school. I'm in homeroom. I get a text from him. And he's just like, he said, I'm not going to school. He said, I'm not going to work. He said, I'm going to be a little bit late to work today. I'm coming to pick you up. Y'all, when I said my heart dropped, I thought this man was going to kill me. Okay? I thought that was going to be the end of London. Okay? Y'all, when I said I was scared. So, you know, I'm talking. So, you know, lunchtime rolls around. Okay? An hour before I leave school rolls around. And I'm at lunch. And I'm talking to my twin, and I'm just like, twin, like, like, should I go or what? And she was like, I don't know, twin, like something's not right. And I said, yeah, I feel like something's not right either. So that's when I texted him. I was like, hey, can my friend come? Because I have this one friend that would always come with me everywhere, like everywhere, because we both ain't nothing to do. So she was like, no. Why? He was like, no, I want you to come with me alone. Why do you always have to have someone with you? Y'all, that's when my heart went to my ass. Okay, so I was like, what the? So y'all, so that's when I told my twin that we had said, and she was like, oh no, I don't feel comfortable with you going. Take my pepper spray just in case something happened, you know, pepper spray him and get the fuck out. So I was alright, bet. So yes, y'all, I still went with him anyway, cause yeah. So he came pick me up. Keep in mind, y'all, the whole time he was in the car, I had my hand on that pepper spray, ready for anything. Okay, for any fucking thing. I had my hand on that pepper spray. So, you know, that's when we're driving, and that's when he starts to talk. And I said, look, before you say anything, I just want to apologize, okay? Like, I'm sorry, like, it was wrong, I shouldn't have done that, this, that, and the third, and I'm so sorry about your bag getting wet, got it, blase. I'm just apologizing, like, before you can even speak, I'm just apologizing. So he was like, no, it's fine, it's okay, you know, people make mistakes, I can't stay mad at you forever, you know, blah, blah. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, that's a little bit more relief. And tell me why we pulled up at the mall. I'm just like, why are we here? And he was like, I told you I was going to get you a phone. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, I literally just had this man car yesterday. His bag was drenched with beer. I was almost an hour late picking him up from work. And you picked me up from school to go get me a phone? What? Okay. Keep in mind, y'all, never once did this man touch me. I swear to God, okay? Never once this man touch me, okay? I want to put this out there, okay? Yes, there is a such thing called pretty privilege, okay? It may not look like it right now because I'm pregnant and my nose is swollen, like my face is fat. But trust me, pretty privilege is a thing, okay? So I was like, oh, you for real? So, you know, we went to the mall, went to T-Mobile, and he was like, what phone do you want? And me, being me, the high maintenance girl I am, I told him, this is when the 11 had just came out. I was like, oh, I want the iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's what I want. I want the 11 Pro Max. And he was like, alright, bet. So we get there. This is when COVID had just started breaking out. They were not selling any iPhone Pro Maxes in stores, so they had to order online. And he was like, no, I want to blah, blah. He was like, there's another store having, and so he just got mad and a bitter rage, and we just left. So I was like, oh shit. So we went to a different T-Mobile across from the mall, and they also didn't have it. And I was like, look, it's fine. I'll just get the we can just get the so went there, back. So we went there, the second T-Mobile, it was in there. They also didn't have it. We went back out to the car, and we sat there for a second. He was like, so what do you want to do? Like, do you want to go ahead and get the 11 Pro, and then I can just upgrade it later, or do you want to just wait, like get it shipped and just wait? I was like, no, like I'll just take the 11 Pro, it's fine. And he was like, okay, do you want the matching watch with it? You have to give me a watch too? And some AirPods? Bet. But I was like, no, I don't want the watch, I just want the phone. So, you know, he got me the phone, put me on his thing or whatever. He also upgraded his phone, so we both got the 11 Pro. And I'll put up the video here just so y'all know I'm not capping, okay? Yeah. So that, and then you know, everything was fine. This is when I think that same day we had went to Bojangles or whatever, and I did not want nobody in there seeing my face with this man, because we was not together, okay? We was not together. So I covered my face because he went through the drive-thru, and I thought he was gonna go inside, but he didn't. So he was like, so when we left, he was like, "Why are you covering your face?" I said, "I don't want them seeing me. We not together." He thought, "Well, everybody know we." I said, "No, you're a customer to them. Okay, they don't need to know my business. Okay. Anyways, we're only friends." So yeah. But then, you know, sooner or later, you know, he started getting crazy. He started acting out or whatever. And I couldn't do it. So, oh, and let me tell y'all, once he had bought the phone or whatever, he told me how he was like, I was talking to him one day after school, and he was like, "Oh, I have something to tell you." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I hope you don't think this is weird or nothing, but like, I told my sister about you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Keep in mind, y'all, he's 27. Well, he was 27 at the time. He was 27, living with his sister, who was older than him, with her boyfriend that also lives with her, and her 2 kids. You're 27, living with your older sister. Both y'all are grown as. So I was like, okay, you know what? Everybody has their moment. Everybody has their time to come in, blah, blah, or whatever, you know? So I wasn't really like judgy. He told her, like, you know, everything about me, according to what he says. He says he told her my age, and everything, and she was fine with it. She was fine with it. I was like, your sister is fine with you talking to me? Okay. So, yeah. He was like, yeah, I told my sister that I'm gonna get you pregnant. Get who pregnant? You ain't getting me pregnant, no sir. No sir. I know how you be acting, no sir. That's not gonna happen, sorry. Yeah, no. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's when I really like saw how crazy he was. Like, who does that? Like, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. Like, you're crazy. You don't even know me, dude. Be like a real dude, like scammer. Like, come on now. Like, and it's crazy because I was just starting to actually like him, and then he said that, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, no, I can't mess with you. I'm sorry, I can't mess with you. Yeah. So then, you know, one day we was talking, and like we got into a big argument, and and I told him, he was like, yeah, like, I liked him, and I was like, yeah, I'm moving back to Texas, like, tomorrow. Like, I'm moving back to Texas, like, tomorrow, or the next coming days, like, I'm moving back to Texas, which wasn't a lie, but I just wasn't moving back to Texas right then and there. So he was like, you're not even that pretty, don't nobody want you for real. That they're like, obviously you did want me, but what guy lets a girl that they just met drive their car while they're at work, gives them money to go spend while they're at work, buys them a phone, puts them on their phone plan, and pays the bill? Like, what? I'm confused, but I wasn't pretty, and you ain't like want me? Okay, whatever makes you sleep at night. Okay. Yeah, like, it's just crazy. I did have that phone, but then what happened? I forgot what happened. I think that phone broke. I know it broke. Phone did break or whatever. So last year when I got my tax money or whatever, I got a new phone. I got the same phone, just different or whatever. And yeah, I ended up blocking him. Never spoke to him since then. Never spoke to him since then. And I only talked to him for a month. Yeah. Only talked to him for a month. All my friends knew about him. Everything. All my friends knew about him. It was just like a crazy experience. I would have never thought that I'd have gotten to experience something like that, y'all. Like, for real. Like, it was crazy. It was a different experience. The reason why I did it is because it was a different experience, you know. Never been, you know, spoiled or treated good just because I was pretty, you know. So yeah, would I do it again? Yes, I would. Honestly, I would. Yeah. So that's the end of my story. That is the end of my story. But like, I really did actually have a sugar daddy. I really did have a sugar daddy. I really did have a sugar daddy. Again, no sugar involved or anything. My baby daddy, he actually knew about it. He was fine with it because any money I got from him, we were splitting it. Funny. This is funny. Yeah. Yeah. And how I met him, I was at Walmart, literally looking like a bum. And keep in mind, y'all, I am posting videos and pictures, the whole thing, okay? So y'all can like know like this is like for real. Okay? So yeah. So he was like he was kind of following me around the store. Keep in mind, I look like a bum, y'all. Like, I really did look like a bum. And he was like kind of like sort of like following me around the store and stuff. So I was like, it was kind of weird. And he stopped me in the middle of the parking lot while I was trying to look at my grandma's car. And the whole time, he, like, when he stopped me, he was in a big behind black Cadillac Tahoe. I think that associates with each other, yeah. And he had gold grills, no, silver grills, chains on, rings on. When I saw it, I was like, oh, he got money. And he was like, oh, what's your name? And I told him my name or whatever, I told him my age. He had a son. His son was, and he was my sugar daddy for a year. His son was 7, I believe, at the time. This happened last year. Beginning of last year, I believe. I think so. I don't really remember. But it happened last year. Or whatever. And, you know, this was right before I had moved to Texas. Oh, no. This happened. So I met him right after I ended things. Not really ended things, but I blocked and cut off the first guy. And right like the week before I moved to Texas is when I met him. So, you know, I was telling him about my business adventures and stuff and what I was about to start doing my business, and he would like send money to get my inventory and all that other stuff. He would send me text messages saying, oh, when you coming back so I can spoil you, I want to spoil you, blah blah blah, this, that, and third. So I bet. So when I came back down here, you know, I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm down here. You said you want to spoil me, so you want to see me, this, that, third. So, you know, we planned a little date. Came pick me up. You know, I want to see what his pockets was talking about. So we went downtown to a seafood place, and the order came out to be like $200 something or whatever. And you know, he paid all cash plus a big tip to the waitress or whatever. And I was like, okay. He was sending money to get my nails done. He was sending money to get my hair. And like, this man, he would keep money on him. Like, when I say money, I said money. Okay. The first time he picked me up, I noticed that he had like 2 wads of cash in his pocket. So I was like, oh, can I count your money? And he was like, yeah, you count my money. So when I counted, y'all, it was over $5K in cash. Okay? I was like, oh, let me get a band. He was like, no. And I was like, what you mean no? Why I can't get a band? It's not like you gonna be notice anything missing. And he was like, because I'm sending you money on Cash App for your hair this weekend. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, I'm good. Even though I really wasn't, like, I really did want that band, but you know, I'm not gonna gimme, you know, I'm gonna take what you give me. Okay, you can't be too greedy when you got a sugar daddy. Okay. Yeah. And when I was telling my friends about it, whatever, they was like, oh, where'd you meet him? Like, what site? I said, I didn't meet him on a site. Like, most of these, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Most of these girls that are sugar daddies, they meet them while they're out. You can meet a sugar daddy at the club. You can meet a sugar daddy downtown while you're out having drinks with your friends. You can meet a sugar daddy looking like a bum in Walmart like I did. Okay? You can find, as long as you're ready, okay, or you have confidence, okay, you can, and they can sense that you can get a sugar daddy anywhere. Okay? You can get a sugar daddy anywhere. Okay? And if I have my other Cash App is like closed, but if I have my other Cash App, I will show y'all how much money he will send me. Okay? Yeah. But that's my, you know, story time and whatnot. I'm done with my hair. Okay. This is the wig that I had installed in my last video. This is like my 3rd time installing it or whatnot. The lace might not match, but I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, it's my 3rd time installing it. It still looks good. It's still flowing. This hair right here, I did start getting, like, you know, people texting me on Facebook and on my Instagram and my Snapchat about this hair. This hair, I believe, is 180% density. And it is a 13 by 5. Well, it was a 13 by 5. I had cut some of this off, but it was a 13 by 5, and I paid $340 for this wig. And I got this from my local beauty hair store, my beauty supply store. I got it from my local beauty supply store. I usually don't buy wigs from like any stores or from anybody. I mostly get my wigs off of AliExpress or Amazon. Day I had just wanted a new style real bad, and I didn't know what to do with my hair, so I thought, okay, forget it. I have enough money. I have enough spare money, extra money on the side. Get me a wig. Let me go out and get me a wig. So I got me a wig, and this wig came jet black, but I dyed it. I was trying to dye it red, but it came out to this wine color, and wine obviously looks good on me. So yeah, but sooner or later I am going to try to dye this red, like red. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my video. I have a lot of new content coming because I have a lot of business moves in the making. Okay, never expose your hand. Okay, work behind the scenes. So yeah, but you guys can follow me on Instagram. You can add me on Snapchat. You can follow me on Twitter, but I don't be on Twitter like that. And without further ado, I'll see you guys